But the reality is, the first thing you got to know is who you market to. Who are you trying to get a hold of? Who are you trying to speak to? If you have a restaurant, that's a much different who than when you have your roofing company, right? And if you're doing commercial roofs, that's a way different who than if you're doing residential roofs, okay? If you're doing plumbing installation, that's a way different person to talk to than if you're doing plumbing repair or service, right? Every individual service you offer, and some of you have multiple services, which is great, you've got to identify who you're talking to, and then you've got to identify, we talked about it earlier with Trent, your why is not your marketing why, although they are closely related. Then you've got to figure out why that who would do business with you, okay? How many of you have competitors? How many of you have a ton of competitors? I love it. We're in a tiny little microcosm of contracting world, and you've got competitors in the same room, okay? So you have competitors. So I always say this, if you have no competitors, do you have to educate, right? If you came up with a new way to do something and nobody knows about it, you don't have competitors, but nobody knows about it. So you have to educate like crazy. You got to spend all your time making sure people know what it is, why it's better, or how it changed things, how it changed the world, all of those things. If it catches on, it can be amazing when you have no competitors, right? It can just blow up and be incredible. But the hard part is, most of the time, it is really tough to get new things to catch on. People are slow to adopt, okay? If you have high competition, then your job is to differentiate, okay? Low competition, educate. High competition, differentiate. If you're a plumber, I always use plumber because of this pun. You're a plumber and you say, we clear clogged drains. Everybody says, yeah, no crap, pun intended. That's as funny as I get other than looking.